All right, so if you're feeling overwhelmed with all the different things that you're trying to get done right now in your life, you're not alone. I've been feeling that way too, and I want to share something that I learned that is helping me out a lot in case it's helped you guys as well. So right now, I'm trying to do a lot of stuff like write a book and build a book funnel and master paid advertising and grow my YouTube channel, build another online course. I want to get into Muay Thai and I want to do yoga more often. And I want to continue decorating our house. And my wife and I often fall into this trap where we're trying to do like 8 or 9 things all at the same time. And we make about an inch of progress on each one, every day. End of the day feeling overwhelmed and still like we got nothing done. And it's no fun, basically. And so I was recently revisiting some work by a guy named Leo Babauta. He's the author of The Power of Less and a bunch of other books. He's a blogger on minimalism and Zen and just really the practice of like cutting away the non-essential and focusing on one thing at a time. And he talks about choosing no more than 3 projects to work on at one time in your life. And so, for example, like if you want to run a marathon, that's a project. That's not really like, I just want to start exercising, because that would be an ongoing thing. But if you want to run a marathon, you have to like train for it and learn how to do that. And then once the marathon's over, you're probably not going to continue to train on that level, right? So if that was one of your goals, then that would take up one of your 3 project slots. And if you're also trying to write a book, then that would be another project that has a start and an end point, and it's a big thing, and that would take up your second slot. And so you would only have room for one more thing, right? If you're trying to like paint the house or something, that would be your 3rd project. And then trying to do any other projects on top of that is too much. And not only will you not make a lot of progress towards each one, but you won't enjoy the day-to-day experience of waking up and making progress, because you just kind of end the day feeling stressed and anxious and overwhelmed, okay? So this is what I'm doing, and I want to share this in case it's helpful for you guys. In my business, I have a bunch of ambitions and aspirations, but I've really honed it in to right now, my number 1 project is finishing my book, getting it published. I'm probably just a couple weeks away from that. And then the other one is growing my YouTube channel, and that's it. And then I have other things that, are in the project parking lot, but I'm not going to even add a 3rd project. You don't have to have 3. You could have 1 or 2, just no more than 3. And I'll add things from the parking lot into the active projects when I feel like there's space. And so when you do it this way, you'll get a lot more done because you're really focused, and you'll also feel a lot happier and proud of yourself at the end of each day, because we like things simple, right? And we don't like overwhelm, and we don't like endless to-do lists and trying to cram too much shit in one day. That's not fun for anybody. It's not a fun way to live. The good news is that it's not the most productive option either. So it's like we're not only stressing ourselves out, but we're actually getting less done than if we just try to do 1 to 3 major things in life at a time. And you might be wondering, well, why do even more than one thing? Why 3 projects? And the reason for that is because sometimes your projects, you can't do anything on it that day. Like if I'm waiting for my editor to get back to me on the next, round of editing for my book, and it's on him, and he's going through all the chapters right now, then there's nothing I can do that day for the book. There might not be anything I can do. And so it's good to have projects number 2 and number 3 to turn to when one of your projects has hit a temporary stopping point. And so that's why it's good to have more than one project. And so, Leo Babauta talks about You don't want to be a multitasker in terms of trying to do more than one thing in the moment, but you can be a multi-projector, meaning you have more than one project, just not more than 3. So that's all I got for you guys. I hope that helps. I encourage you today, if you're feeling overwhelmed by everything that you want to get done, just sit down and just list all of it out, just dump it out on paper, and then do the difficult task of picking only 3 and no more of them to focus on. And then you can have those on like a Google Doc, at the top and a header, and then below it you can have all the little one-off tasks that it's gonna take to get that project to completion. With my book, one of the things I plan to do once it's published is sell it via a book funnel, run paid ads, have the funnel where you click the button and there's upsells and bonuses and all that stuff. I started getting into building the book funnel like a couple weeks ago, and I was still publishing the book. And I was even starting to dabble with recording the audio book, because that's another separate project that I want to do. And so I'm trying to write the book, record the audio book, and build the book funnel to sell it, alongside like growing the YouTube channel, creating content, serving my clients, trying to, get in shape. And it was ridiculous. I just remember one day feeling so overwhelmed, and I literally just put the pause on that book funnel entirely, like paused my ClickFunnels membership even. I was just like, I don't know when I'm gonna get back to this, but I do not have the bandwidth for this, and it's just making me feel stressed out, trying to balance too much all at the same time. So I hope that helps you guys to cut away some of the fat in your life today, so you can have great work days and make that tangible progress towards accomplishing these projects. My name is Brian Elwood. If you like this video, just smash that like button, and I'd love for you to subscribe, and then comment down below and tell me what you thought about this and what you do to stay organized and focused. I'll see you in the next one.